The old man takes me aside after the slam and says, "You can't compete with the boys. Don't explode. Don't send fire flakes of amplified kisses into our ears. Don't swing your microphone like a penis drawing urine hieroglyphics. Don't be loud like beer bombs, shutting down throats. Don't choke. Don't explode. Be atomic. Particles splitting with each carefully placed breath and sway. Implode. Be like that woman with the long cigarette and the white satin dress. Be like Katharine Hepburn. Back in the day, she could lift appendages with just a raise of the eyebrow and a long gaze soaked in knowing. Remember that you are Venus, a smoldering bundle of birth and baptismal embers, but that sound and fury should stay in your hip pockets and canals until you are called for industry, until we need your smokestacks and machine parts to start pumping with usefulness. We need you in that piece-by-piece stage, that breast to navel to leg to ankle to feet slipping in stilettos to click-clack across floor in the mating call of your generation. We need you like that." And I say, "You know, sir, I think I know what you mean when you say I can't compete with the boys. And I think I know what you mean when you say don't explode. But I don't think you know what it means to be this well-engineered time bomb that is woman. This serrated edge grenade, hard-plated and pinned, quietly tick-tick-tick-tick-ticking, thrown over the barricade into an obstacle course of tire-jumping men doing their best to train for insanity. And Katharine Hepburn has been replaced by 100 versions of Britney Spears cheering on the sidelines with bottle sun-stained legs and Brazilian bikini waxes. We are stripped and lit like our fuses. We've traded in our minds to become sparkling jingle muses, blissed out with bling in our fresh copy of How to Be a Modern Woman, Volume 1. Spend more on your handbag than you do on rent. Get a guy off in 24 seconds. Ignore that ticking and take this quiz to quantify your worth. Add your shoes plus shampoos plus open lines of credit. Subtract your weight and body fat percentage. Divide by marriage proposals and dozens of roses, and then you will know if you're a worthwhile woman. Tick, tick, tick. And it's okay to be smart, but not smarter than him. And it's okay to be fat, but not fatter than her. Just find a good man and have a big wedding. The bigger the wedding, the longer he'll stay. And wait till you have a career to have a baby. But then give up your career to have a baby. Coordinate your slings and boppies and diaper bags. Breastfeed, but never in public. During classes, do yoga. Stay sexy, but not so sexy. Forget your mom and ignore that ticking or one walking time bomb. And I know what he means. That shit can get a little messy. When that sudden, loud release of angry femininity bursts forth and showers us with the things we'd rather leave on the Lifetime channel. I don't have to be a channel for every free choice denied or every porcelain bride with no property rights. I don't have to prove I can fight like a man anymore, so feminism must be an outdated word. There's no need for a women's movement. But I think that feminism is about more than being female and being equal. It's not about hating men. It's about hating sexism. It's about evolution. It's about a balance of energy. It's about a strength, dormant and unparalleled, the strength that shields babies from bullets, the strength that put him through medical school while she clipped coupons, the strength of that Rwandan woman who sat mute in a shower stall for 97 days while the soldiers kicked in the walls around her. And when she went out, she discovered her whole family had been murdered. She thought she was just going home for spring break, and yet she still smiles. And meanwhile, Girls Gone Wild Spring Break Edition sells 2.2 million copies a year. Y'all, I still think there's a need for our movement. We've been biologically and culturally conditioned to believe that our sexual power is all that we have, and we cling to it tighter than we do our own ovaries. We will pluck trust from anyone who threatens to take it. This shit is heavy, and it sits on our shoulders, and sometimes it's kind of hard to keep your composure. Sometimes you just have to explode.